morning to the students of class 5. Students, in the last class, we have begun with the topic Introduction to Algebra. Now students, what is algebra? Algebra is the use of letters and symbols to represent values and their relations, especially for solving equations. And the combination of each letters and symbols are called algebraic expressions. Students, we have also discussed about the variables and the constant. You can see here an algebraic expression is given, 6 plus 2x. So here the variable is x, and since 2 is attached with it, that is why 2 is called the coefficient of the variable, and the 6 is the constant term. So remember, what is variable? Variable is the quantity that can change or vary. Next is constants. Constant is a quantity that does not change. So that means the value of the constant always remains fixed, but the value of the variable always changes. That means it has got no fixed value. And you can consider the variable by means of alphabets or letters like A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, etc. And what is expression? In a mathematical phrase involving constants, variables and operation symbols. So an expression consists of the constants, variables and the operation symbols like plus, minus, into, divide, etc. These are the constituents of an algebraic expression. So an algebraic expression is a word statement put into mathematical form by using variables, arithmetic numbers or constants and signs of operation. That is, addition is replaced by the words add, sum, plus, increase, greater than, etc. And subtraction replaces minus, decreased by, less than, etc. Next, multiplication, it is replaced by multiply, times, product of, etc. Then we have division, that is replaced by, quotient of, divide, etc. Now students, in our last class, we have learnt how to write the algebraic expressions when the phrases or the verbal expressions were given. Now in today's class, we will learn how to write the language form when the expressions are given. Question number 1. Here you can see it is given inside the bracket a plus 8. So here students, a is the variable and 8 is the constant, and in between you have the plus sign. So just now we have learned that the plus sign is replaced by the words sum, addition, etc. So you can write it in this form, the sum of a and 8, right? Now next one, x minus y. So students, here x and y both are variables which are separated by the minus sign. So we have studied that the minus sign can be replaced by subtract, take away, etc. So here you are writing subtract y from x. Done. Next, PQ. So here PQ means P into Q. So P into Q means you can write it in this way, the product of P and Q. Next is P by Q. So here you will write P divided by Q. Done. Now next, x, you have the greater than symbol, then 5. So here x is again the variable which is greater than 5. So you are writing x is greater than 5. Next, 4x plus 3. So here 4x is there. Now 4x means actually 4 into x. Now students, you know that into means multiplication. So you will write the sum of 4 times x and 3. So why we are writing sum? Since we have 4 4x plus 3. So that is why we are writing sum of 4 times x plus 3. So plus stands for addition or the sum. So you write the sum of 4 times x and 3. You can write it in this way or you can write it in another way, like x is multiplied by 4 and 3 is added to the product. So you know that product is used to symbolize multiplication. So you will write 4x plus 3. So that is equals to x multiplied by 4 and 3 is added to the product. See, here added word has been introduced in order to denote the plus. Next, number G, 10a. So 10a means 10 into a. 10a means 10 into a. So here 10 is the constant and a is the variable. But here we can say that 10 is actually the coefficient of the variable a. So when the constant is attached with a variable, at that time the entire term is considered as the variable. So here 10a means 10 into a. So you can write it in this way. A is multiplied by 10 or 10 times a. So again we can use the word times, as you know that the word time symbolizes multiplication. So you are going to write a is multiplied by 10. You can write it in this way or you can write it 10 times a. Now next, p by 3 minus 6. So here you will write 6 is subtracted from 1/3 p. Why 1/3 p? Because here actually p by 3 means 1 by 3 into p. Okay, so here p by 3 means 1 by 3 into p. So here into means actually of. So 1/3 of p or 1/3 p you can write. And from 1/3 p, 6 is subtracted. So you are writing 6 is subtracted from 1/3 p. Now why subtracted? You are using the word subtracted because here minus sign is present. So you are writing 6 is subtracted from 1/3 p. Now next, in exercise 20, you will have to do question number 3. Here few match the followings are given. Match the word phrases with the number phrases. So students, here the word phrases are present on the left hand side and the number phrases are kept on the right hand side. So in the first number A, 3 times x minus 5 times y. So this will be 3x minus 5y. Why? Because 3 times x means 3x and you have minus, so that is why you are putting the minus sign, minus 5 times y. So 5 times y means 5 into y, right? So this is done. Next, the quotient when twice a. Twice a means here a is the variable. Twice a is divided by thrice b. So twice a means 2 times of a. That means 2 into a. Divided by, so that is why you are writing the division. Divided by thrice b. Thrice means 3 times. So you are writing 2a by 3b. Next, C. 1/2 the product of base b and height h. So 1/2 means 1 by 2. 1/2 the product. See, product means multiply. Product of base b. So the base is denoted by the variable b. So 1/2 of b into height h. So here height is denoted by the variable h. So you are writing into h. So 1 by 2 into b into h. So that is finally giving you 1 by 2 BH. B into H means BH, because these are the two different variables, and different variables when they are multiplied, it will remain as it is. So you are writing 1 by 2 BH. Next, volume V equals the product of length L and breadth B and height H. You are writing volume V equals the product. So students, here product is given. Product means again multiplication. So multiplication of what? The length, which is denoted by the variable L, and the breadth, which is denoted by the variable capital B, and height, which is denoted by the letter capital H. So you are writing V, that is capital V, equals to L into B into H. That is V equals to L, B, H. Right? Now next, the perimeter P. So the perimeter is denoted by small letter P of a square of side capital S. So here perimeter will be 4 into S. Right? Because here the perimeter is equals to 4 into side. The perimeter of the square always is 4 times of the value of each side. So that is why we write P equals to 4S. 4S why? Because we have 4 into S. Next, 3 times the sum of D and E. So 3 times means 3 into sum of D and E. So sum of means addition. So you do the addition of D and E. Now students, here D and E are two different variables. So you cannot add them together. So what you will do? You will keep it as it is. You are writing D plus E whole into 3. Why into 3? Because here we have 3 times. That is why it is multiplied by 3. So you are writing 3 into D plus E. In this way you are writing. Students, I hope you have understood how the sums are done. You are going to listen to the video and then work out the sums in your maths classwork notebook. So thank you all for today.